Hey everyone, this is the Gadget Guru. Um, this is going to be a report of my Saturday locals. Um, Today is Monday. I tried to get this done yesterday, but I didn't really have time. I got caught up in a bunch of other stuff, so I mean today's Monday, so I'm gonna do it now. Um, Basically, I played Hero Burn. If you don't know what that is, it's a combination of Elemental Hero Electrum and Blaze Phoenix the Bombardment Bird. Look at what they do. If you can't figure out what it is, I'll show you the loop when I explain the deck. But it's pretty simple. Um, Basically, you go, you just stall. I mean, you've got, 1 Days of Peace, Upstart Goblin, Gold Sarcophagus, Jar of Greed, stuff like that. But the main two cards of the deck are Fusion Gate, which says either player may fusion summon monsters without using polymerization. So that's one of your main cards. You need that. And your second main card is Chain Material. Chain Material says you can fusion summon. When you fusion summon this turn, your materials can be from the deck, hand, field, or graveyard, but you banish them instead. So basically what you do is you activate Chain Material and you activate Fusion Gate. So now you can fusion summon as much as you want without polymerization, and you can fusion summon from anywhere. So you're going to banish one Pyro and one Machine from your deck, hand or graveyard, anywhere they are. Just banish one of each. And you're going to special summon the Blaze Phoenix Bombardment Bird. Because the fusion summon between a machine type and a pyro type monster. Then what you use its effect, which says once per turn during your main phase, you can deal 300 to your opponent for every card on the field, period. So let's say they have 3 cards and you have, you have Fusion Gate, and let's say you have it. So you have 2 cards. So that's 5, so it's 1500. So you do that, deal 1500 to them. Then you banish this, which is a pyro, and another machine from your deck to bring out another one. Deal another 15. Do it again, banish it, and a machine, because you run 3 Cyber Valley, to bring out another one. So you bring out this. So now you've done 4,500 to your opponent. Now you're saying, okay, how do all those cards are banished. You can't loop anymore, because you don't have any more Blaze Phoenix. That's where Electrum comes in. So what you're going to do is you're going to banish any 2 heroes from your deck. It doesn't matter. You're just going to go into, say you're going to go into Gaia or something. It really doesn't matter. Go into Gaia. So you banish. Well, actually, you're going to banish it and banish another hero and go into the Flame Dude, okay? Go into the Flame Dude. This is the best loop if you can get it out. Then you banish cards for Electrum. And when Electrum is summoned, he shuffles all banished cards, this pile right here, back into the deck, which includes all fusions going back into the extra deck. So all your Blaze Phoenix now go back into your extra deck, and all those machines and that pyro you just banished go back into your deck. So you can then restart your loop and go Blaze, Blaze, Blaze. Now, you're saying, well, what if you don't kill them by that point? What if they have enough answers to stop that? Well, that's where. So you have these 2 on the field, right? These 2. You banish these 2 for another Fire Dude. Then you play Electrum. It resets it again. It's an infinite resetting loop. As long as you have 2 of him and 2 of Electrum in your extra deck, you can infinitely reset your burn loop any number of times. It's infinite, literally. And you could say it's not. You could say it's not. It is. It's an infinite number of burning. The only way for them to stop that is to have 2 answers to your Electrums. And considering you run 3 Spiritualism, 3 Normal Extermination, 3 MST, and 3 Dust Rando, them keeping those answers is going to be very, very, very hard. So that's what the deck does. That's what it's built to do. And all the deck is, I'll show you the deck real quick. 2 burst, 2. Oh, sorry, these kind of got mixed up. There we go. 2 bubble, 2 feather, 2 clayman, 1 heavy, 2 spirits. I usually run 3, but I was testing something yesterday. It didn't do bad, but I might change it back. I was testing 2 spiritualisms and 2 terraformings over a lot of spell and trap destruction, but the terraforming was kind of dead because I always had the fusion gate. So I don't know. We'll see. 3 MSTs, 3 fusion gates. I did drop it down to 1 terraforming. 2 terraforming was just horrendously overkill. 3 upstart goblins, 3 gold sarcophagi, or sarcophagus, whatever. I don't care how you pronounce it. 3 One Day of Peace. Amazing card. Like, this card is stupid broken in Staldex's format. I mean, just stupid broken. Double DT, because I side the Exterms, the third Dust, the third Spiritualism. I also side 3 Bait Dolls. So I mean, I side a lot of back row hate in case I run into a deck that's back row heavy. And yesterday that did happen. I ran into a deck that was literally like back row, more back row. It was an anti-meta that he was playing. So I sided in, I think it was 6 or 7 extra destruction cards, and he was just so mad because when I went off, I had like 2 Dust Tornado face down, 2 MST, a Spiritism, a Bait Doll, and an Extermination. I just destroyed all of his back rows. 3 Chain Material. Obviously, you need that to win the game. And 3 Jar of Greed. This is what I side out. I side out this and Upstarts. If I have to side in more destruction, this and Upstarts go out because I've got so much searching already for it. You know, the terraformings, the gold sark, stuff like that I just side those out. Oh, I forgot a fusion gate. That's supposed to be in there. I took that out to show you guys where that's supposed to go. Yeah. So 3 fusion gate and 2 terraforming, but I'm dropping that down because the 2 I would always end up with like 3 of those in my hand. I've got like 2 terraformings and a fusion gate. I'm like, holy crap! So it was pretty overkill. You know, and then finally, the last monsters of the deck which you have to have are these: Cyber Valleys and 1 Pyro. I just chose Volcanic Counter. You can go with whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You can go with any Pyro. You just have to have a Pyro and any 3 machines. And just Cyber Valley is the best in my opinion because he can stall out and give you draws. If you have Card D, I would highly suggest running that over Cyber Valley. Like, I'd love to have Card D, but I don't have access to that card. So this is like complete budget. I mean, this whole deck would cost you $20, maybe. The extra deck would cost you a little bit, but the main deck costs nothing. Electrums cost nothing. They're like $1. They're a rare, literally. The Blaze Phoenix are $1. They're a freaking promo card. Yeah. So the Nova Master is gonna run you 15 to 20 probably. The Gaias are like 3 maybe. Shinings are like 3. Ab Zeros are like 3. The rest are. So the only really expensive card in this deck is the freaking Nova Master because he's an Ultimate Ultra and that's all he is. He was never reprinted. So I mean, aside from that, the whole deck is like super cheap. But game 1,